So 5-second board. And lights go out and we go racing for the first time for Honda Cadets here at Nuts Corner. And it looks like Stannard and also Burrows are trying to get muscle in on the action. Looks like Ruben Canoan has been dropped quite considerably and has already dropped to 5th position. Tomaszewski still in 7th place. But the moment, McMahon is leading, but right on his back bumper looks to be the number 16 of Jack Burrows, which it is. And Burrows goes up the inside of the pole sitter, the number 33, to take the initial lead here at Nuts Corner. So down the back straight they go. McMahon takes the inside line, retakes the position. Also, one person I can't forget now, Riley Wright from Bracknell, is not also there either. Yes, I've just seen the Facebook post, Darren. And I know that Riley is absolutely itching to get back out on track, and I look forward to seeing you guys at Larkhall in September. Meanwhile, at the front of the field, it is definitely a heated battle between the number 33 of Joseph McMahon and the number 16 of Jack Burrows. Lewis Stannard looks to be closing in 3rd place. So Charlie Gardner in the number 66, who qualified in 5th place. He's on the Project 1 chassis. As the inside line is being taken once again by Jack Burrows, who goes back up the inside of Joseph McMahon. Round turn number 4 to take the lead. Well, turn number 5, actually, if you consider it. So down the back straight they go. Tomaszewski now up into 6th position. Polish driver based out of Glasgow. I think it's one of the shortest drives for the number 20. So running order at the moment is Joseph McMahon, who leads from Jack Burrows. Lewis Stannard looks to be closing in 3rd place. Lewis made the switch from Bambino to Honda Cadet the midway point of the season. Or just after, I think it was just after Hooton Park earlier on this year. And he's really got a great pace as Jack Burrows goes and sets the fastest lap of the race. So, well, actually, that fastest lap has just gone to the charging Polish driver of Kasper Tomaszewski. A 1:09.881. That is nearly 7 seconds quicker than qualifying yesterday in wet conditions. So at the moment, Joseph McMahon leads from Jack Burrows, Lewis Stannard, Charlie Gardner, Kasper Tomaszewski, Ruben Canoan, Ollie Poole, Jacob Anslow and Ashton Butlin. That's your running order with 7 minutes plus an additional lap to go. And Tomaszewski is closing on Charlie Gardner. On the back straight comes the number 20, heading down on the inside line. Excuse me. So Gardner still ahead. Now, with these pooled engine championships, it's shown great racing. We saw that at Glanny Gores just 4 weeks ago. So, as Burrows retakes the lead, but it looks like McMahon is sticking with him, quite literally bump drafting on the back part of Burrows' rear bumper going into turn 2. Now the short blast into turn number 3. Oh, and also for those who want to keep an eye on the Meet the Kids, obviously there's going to be none from Northern Ireland this weekend, unfortunately, but we do have a dedicated Bambino Kart Club YouTube channel online, and there is a big announcement I've got to make. Thank you to Luke Austin for confirming this. All races from 2018 broadcasted on Alpha Live will be showcased as singular races on the Bambino Kart Club YouTube channel. And I'll be uploading those a little bit later on this week. And this will include all the action from Nuts Corner here this weekend. Hello to Simon Freeman. Hope Bethany's keeping well. So, we still have 6 minutes and 14 to go, and it is still nip and tuck between the two leaders. Well, actually, it's 5 minutes 13 to go. Now, obviously, I can't control the social media feed in terms of what's happening at the moment, like, say, the comments and everything. But please feel free. We'll post up the comments as we can during the commentary or during brief breaks or interludes. So 5 minutes on the clock to go. It is still Jack Burrows leading from Joseph McMahon, Lewis Stannard in third, and Tomilewski still on the back bumper of Charlie Gardner for fourth place. The Polish driver was in contention for the O place at Raura at round 3. Now he has a chance, with Damien Barris-Haggett not being here, to get a plate of his own for pride of place. But he is still within striking distance for this year's championship. So Damien Barris-Haggett will have his lead concertinaed this round. So it will allow the likes of Stannard, Burrows, Tomilewski, as the gap between Burrows and McMahon is quite literally nothing at all. Heading into turn number 2, 4 minutes on the clock, plus an additional lap to go here in Honda Cadet heat number 1. And great footage as always from our good friends from Alpha Live. So Alpha Live are not just broadcasting from here in Northern Ireland, but they're also at Ello Park in Beccles in Norfolk with Club 100. But of course, we're concentrating on the action here for the Bambino Kart Club and the Interkart Championships. A whole host of prizes on offer for our championship winners this year, which includes kart chassis, tests with the likes of Cutting Edge Racing and Fusion Motorsport. So the best of 10 rounds, so best 8 scores from 10 rounds will decide everyone's positions at the end of the season, which concludes at Fulbeck in Lincolnshire on October 14th. We still have 3 more rounds to go after this, as it's 3.5 minutes to go, or 3 minutes to go. 0.0115. Now it looks like McMahon is still keeping on the back bumper of Burrows. I can see some tactical strategy here from the number 33. But all the while, in some respects, this is going to allow Lewis Stannard to close up on this battle. Stannard was about 9/10 of a second adrift at the last time at the start-finish straight. But I think that gap has closed specifically. Now the battle for 4th to 7th is heating up as well. Gardner is leading it with Tomilewski, Poole and Canoan. So it's not just at the front of the field, and it's 3 wide. Tomilewski now up into 4th place. Looks like Ollie Poole's going up the inside of Gardner, down into the back part of the track itself. Let's just see. Let's just keep an eye out. Tomilewski definitely in 4th, and it looks like Ollie Poole has gone with him. Now Burrows, if you remember in the round 6 finale between him and Ollie Gardner, it was a photo finish at the flag. Quite literally, we had to do multiple slow-mo replays, thanks to James Fitchie, one of the other guys from Alpha Live, as McMahon is just right on his back bumper. You cannot put distance between these two. It was nearly exactly 1/10 of a second last time around. Tomilewski, 4th, Poole, 5th, Gardner down into 6th place, Canoan in 7th, Ashton Butlin gets past Jacob Anslow for 8th place. So the leaders now go on to the back straight. Fastest lap of the race looks to be McMahon, and that was on the last lap around as well. That was a 1:08.862, and he's still keeping Jack Burrows very, very honest in this race. So 60 seconds plus 1 additional lap left to go here for Honda Cadet heat number 1. And it's 0.2 of a second. So it's going to be this plus an additional lap to go in Honda Cadet heat number 1 for the Bambino Kart Club Championship here at Nuts Corner. It's round 7. GP plates still on offer. We will decide those later on this afternoon. But Burrows leads from McMahon, Stannard in 3rd. Tomilewski has pulled a gap to 0.8 of a second between himself and Ollie Poole. That's 4th and 5th respectively. Charlie Gardner in 6th. Ruben Canoan pretty much with him in 7th. Ashton Butlin has pulled a clear gap between himself as McMahon is still waiting in the wings. Time now expired. So they're coming into the final part of the track here at Nuts Corner, 1,140 meters. So it's round the penultimate 180 hairpin here, round the left-hander, which puts them onto the start-finish straight. Time has expired. Last lap board it is, so less than 1,140 meters to find out, has McMahon got an answer for Burrows? Through turn 2 for the final time come the leaders. Short straight blast up into the left-hander at turn number 3. Then it's the 2 left-handers at turns 4 and 5, with Burrows still ahead. Then round the right-handers in turn 6 and 7. Down onto the back straight they go. And, oh, that was very close there. Burrows went straight on the ultra defensive, going into the latter part of the back straight. But now it's going to be the time to find out the answer. Who is going to win Honda Cadet Heat number 1 here at Nuts Corner? It's Jack Burrows from Joseph McMahon going into the final complex. And wait for it, round the final corner they come. Burrows takes a tight line. McMahon has got the drag coming through the final corner, but checkered flag should be waved right. Checkered flag waves and Jack Burrows takes it from Joseph McMahon with some stern ultra defensing. Lewis Stannard rounds out the top 3. Kasper Tomilewski in 4th. Having started from 7th, Ollie Poole started 6th, finished in 5th. Charlie Gardner finished a place down from where he started. Ruben Canoan started on the front row, but would end up in the 92, finishing in 7th place ahead of Ashton Butlin and Jacob Anslow. What another dramatic finish in Honda Cadets. It's carried on from Ollie Gardner and Jack Burrows in GYG to here at Nuts Corner in Northern Ireland.